Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we are doing something a bit different because I know in the comment section a lot of you guys have requested more trainings on like how to hone your skills and how to write better copy. So what I decided to do today is actually something really interesting. I just clicked on a landing page randomly scrolling through Facebook that caught my attention. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to review the sales page with you right here. I'm going to tell you everything that I would have improved about the sales page. And I think it's going to give you a very high level overview of what you should be looking for when actually writing these sales pages for people. Okay. So stay tuned for that. I hope you're going to enjoy this video. This is going to be a very raw video with just me going over the stuff. Again, boring but effective, how I like it. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Dennis. I'm the founder at Six Figure Copywriters. If you don't know what we do, you can just Google Six Figure Copywriters and it is actually the first thing that pops up right here. But basically, just to give you the gist of it, we actually partner up with freelance copywriters. We build entire client acquisition systems for you guys, and we get your clients done for you so that you don't have to deal with any of the prospecting side of things, okay? So if you want to see how that works, go visit our website. In the meantime, if you love seeing content like this and you want to see more of it, then make sure to like and subscribe to this video, okay? Without any further ado, let's get right into it, okay? This is a bit of a longer sales page, so this is going to be a longer video. Well, actually, it's medium. It's not that long, but let's get right into it, guys. So let's see. The first thing that I notice are a few things here in the top of the funnel, okay? And by the way, my advice is also going to be a bit on the design of the funnel and like how I would have placed things. And I feel that's very important for you. And one quick tip before we get into the review, guys, if you want to make more money, just learn how to do the design yourself, okay? Because you can actually charge more. And you know it, like when there's two creatives involved in one single project, things don't necessarily go as planned all the time, okay? So if you do the design and if you write the copy, it's going to be a piece of art, I promise. And you're going to be able to charge more. So why not? Just create a few templates and just follow those templates for all of your clients, and it's not going to be that hard, okay? But anyways, so in the first part of the funnel, for anyone looking to generate a predictable flow of clients, so very good thing that we have a call out right here, okay? This is very, very good because now we kind of repel people at this point if they're not qualified. However, I would have gone just a bit more in detail, right? But let's read a bit more and then maybe we can understand what this guy's doing. How to convert your expertise into a mini course that adds 100 plus buyers to your list every week on autopilot and enrolls them into your programs with a simple Google Doc. Without any sales calls, webinars, lead magnets, posting on social, cold outreach, or complicated tech. Yeah, so definitely could use some improvement here. So I would be more specific. Like, guys, the whole point of a headline is to make an irresistible offer. The headline is the thing that gets people to either read moving forward or not. Right, so the headline is the decisive moment in your landing page, okay? And also the call out, right? That's why I would have made it more specific. Like, what is this guy doing? Is this a biz op for people, just 9-to-5ers that, you know, where it helps them uncover their passion and create a course? Or is this specifically tailored for high ticket service providers, right? I would make a more specific call out here, like for high ticket coaches looking to generate a predictable flow of clients and scale past 100K per month. For high ticket entrepreneurs looking to get out of the content rat race and scale to 100K per month effortlessly. Right, so I would have made it more specific here so that when your dream customer lands on the landing page, they feel themselves from the first second. And then here, secondly, I would say something like how to convert your expertise into a mini course that adds, I would say, hundreds of buyers. I wouldn't say 100 plus because hundreds sound better, okay? And it's essentially the same thing. How to convert your expertise into, I would say, how to convert your already existing expertise, right? Because we want them to give them something that's easy, into a mini course that can add hundreds of buyers to your list. What list? Right? I mean, here we have to specify. Is it an email list? Is it a Facebook group, right? Because some people might not, I mean, of course, like most people know that what a list is in the space, but maybe some people don't, right? So we just specify that adds hundreds of, I would say, qualified buyers because that's what people care about. They don't care about low ticket buyers that are never going to do anything. They care about qualified buyers. That adds hundreds of qualified buyers to your email list every single week on autopilot. Instead of on autopilot, I would say without you having to move a finger, and enrolls them into your programs with a simple Google Doc, without any sales calls, webinars. Yeah, so I would also turn it like into a negative sentence right here. So I would say how to convert your already existing expertise into a mini course that adds hundreds of qualified buyers to your list every week without you having to move a finger, who are ready and eager to enroll into your high ticket programs with just a simple Google Doc, without any sales calls, webinars, blah, blah, blah. And what this guy said here. And just to make it more aesthetically pleasing, I would just remove the word doc from here. I would just put it here. So I would make the font smaller so it fits in 3 lines. And I would add 3 dots at the end of doc, 3 dots at the end of, at the beginning, of this word, just to kind of make the continuity of the page, right? One thing that I'm noticing, guys, and I don't like it, and I don't suggest you having that on your sales pages, is this footer menu right here, okay? Now, this is great to have if you can make it in some way where it pops up here after they see the testimonials. That's great. That's perfect. Brilliant. Okay. But the last thing I want to do is I want to show someone the price and, like raise sales resistance before they even heard my pitch. And yes, I know it's only $27. We're not asking for a fucking kidney or to kill King Kong right here. But any single dollar sign will create buyer's remorse and will create sales resistance. So I would rather just not show them this at all and let them read through the headline and let them read through the call out and let them go a bit through the story and what they get, and only then mention the price. Not only it's going to eliminate sales resistance, but when they actually see they get all of this for $27, it's also going to give them the wow factor, which is very important in a sales page. Okay. So that's what I would have done here. The copy on this, I mean, pretty average, nothing too fancy, and I wouldn't change anything. One thing, my guy, what I would have done here, if you're watching this video, I would have actually added a VSL in here. This is just a picture. Why? Well, you see, like in today's world, there's 2 types of people. There's the people who still like to read stuff and like just see the words, and there's people that like to watch stuff, right? Me personally, I love to read, but I know people that don't spend the time to read the sales letter. No matter how good it is or how much they need to solve a specific problem, they just don't read sales letters, okay? So what I would have done, I would have just, put everything in the sales page in a slideshow, in a PowerPoint presentation or Google Slides or whatever. And I would just I would have just recorded a quick VSL here, 5 to 7 minutes, just to make, I would keep the same thumbnail and everything, but I would just have the VSL in here. Okay. So if somebody reads the headline, reads the call out, and they fall in love with it, they can click here, boom, watch the VSL, and get it done. Right. But yeah, on the right side here, again, not necessarily the best place to put this, because if you would have had a VSL here, yes, but since there's no VSL, and up until this point, people only know your header, and just a few things here, I wouldn't necessarily share the price yet, right? Only $27 today, save 70, install the blah, 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 instant lifetime access. Instead of instant lifetime access, I would say something like access everything with 1 click. Right? Because these days, people just care about how fast they can get a result. And if we tell them that, hey, you just click here and get access, that's even better than getting lifetime access. Okay? That's what I would have done here. Now, pretty basic stuff in here, so nothing to change. But let's go. Let's see what the client conversion system is all about. Mr. Landing Page on Facebook. Okay? So let's see. The client conversion system is a 3-step. Okay? I'm just reading now, and then I'm gonna give you my opinion, okay? But I'm gonna highlight the text here so you can follow through. Okay, so I'm already seeing here something. Let's read until here. Okay, pretty good. What I would have done here is with the bullet points, there is a very important rule that I learned from a book called Copywriting Secrets by Jim Edwards. Very good book, very practical. I'd say it's the most practical book I've ever read, and things that you can actually start implementing. And he says that whenever you use bullet points, make sure you have 3 things. I'm not sure if these were the exact words, of course, but this was the rule, right? So 1, tell them what you give them. 2, tell them the mechanism, right? And like how, what that does and what it creates. And 3, what problem it avoids. Okay, so what they get, what it does, and what problem it solves, right? So in this case here, he says, validate your mini course in a weekend using my stupid simple sales page template before creating any content. I would have said something like, launch and validate your mini course in less than 48 hours using my done for you stupid simple sales page template so that you don't have to create any of the content yourself, right? So do this in under X, less than 48 hours sounds good than in a weekend, using my done for you, so it's done for you, so you don't have to create any more content. Right here, launch your course with stupid simple Facebook ads that profitably add 100 plus barriers to reach everyone. I show you my best ads to swipe. I would say something like, launch your course in just a few clicks with our battle-tested stupid simple Facebook ads that profitably adds hundreds of buyers to our email list every single week on autopilot, so that you don't have to spend hours on end researching what the best Facebook ads are, or spend hours on end crafting the perfect Facebook ad, right? So again, I'm giving you this done for you, easy peasy, and it's on autopilot, and this is what problem it solves. Enroll your ideal clients into your program by sending them a stupid simple offer tag without any sales calls. Enroll more ideal clients into your high ticket programs by simply sending them a pre-made stupid simple offer doc. You just fill in the blanks so that you don't have to spend time on sales calls anymore, or so that you don't have to face rejection on sales calls anymore. Okay, you need to think about this. What is the biggest problem for this person that's reading? Okay, well, I'm telling you from experience, with high ticket service providers, it's not necessarily spending time on sales calls. Of course you love spending time on sales calls, you're making money, right? What we hate is facing the rejection and putting ourselves in an uncomfortable position and facing that no and getting that no-show, right? So we bring that here in the copy, right? You enroll them simply by sending a pre-made doc without you having to face any more rejection on sale or people no-showing you on sales calls, right? Very simple right there. Follow this formula, guys, for the bullets, and it's going to massively improve the copy you're writing. Now let's see, moving forward, there's not necessarily theory, fluff for 10 hours of videos to watch in the client conversion system. Pretty good. It kind of eliminates the objection someone might have, like, is this just going to be another 10-hour course with fluff from YouTube and so on and so forth. So this is pretty good right here. I love this. I absolutely love this. Okay, so after you've given them the bullets, and after giving them the headline and the call out, and they know it's for them, and they know what they're going to get, and a few problems they're going to solve, remove the objection they might have. Right? So what objection may someone have when reading to this point? That's a very good rule again when writing copy. Constantly ask yourself, what would my reader think up until this point? And then whatever objection comes to your mind, boom, just eliminate that moving forward. And people are going to think that you magically lured them in, right? And that's the power of good copy. Let's see, moving forward, I'm giving you a practical system I've perfected over the past year that you can start implementing to make your first sales. And to save you the hassle of creating landing pages, ads, and writing all the copy yourself, I'm giving you pre-built templates. My team and I created for you, so you can skip the learning curve and after. Okay, so I like this right here, but there's definitely a better way to write it. So I would have said something like, I'm actually going to go all in and give you the same practical system that I've perfected over the past year, which you can simply implement today which you can simply implement over the next 48 hours or under the next 48 hours, and start making your first sales in the X, Y, and Z time frame, and start making your first sales without sales calls or without facing the rejection anymore in just 1 week. And just to save you the hustle of spending hours and weeks and months on end creating landing pages, ads, and writing all the copy yourself, or even worse, boom, twisting the knife in the wound, hiring hiring overpaid freelancers that end up disappointing you, I'm actually going to give you our pre-built templates that my team and I created specifically for you, so that you can skip the learning curve and dive straight into implementation. Perfect, right? That's how I would have written this part right here. Create more pain, make it seem easier, and twist the knife in the wound. Okay, if you ever want to critique your own copy, and what I will highly recommend you guys to do is just write a piece of copy, and then before sending that to the client, do one of these sessions where just critique it and you look at it from an observer's perspective, and you're gonna have a whole lot more ideas. Okay, but basically all the time, create more pain, make it easier, and twist the knife in the wound. Okay, these three things are always a good thing to add to every single piece of copy. Let's see. Simply put, the system allows you to boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. So let's revise this piece of copy right here. So simply put, the system allows you to, again, here, add hundreds of qualified buyers every single week to your email list. Okay, specify what type of list it is without you moving a finger. Sounds sexier than on autopilot. Okay, this is already overly used. Everybody's doing shit on autopilot, right? We're tired of autopilot stuff. So add hundreds of qualified buyers every single week to your email list without you moving a single finger. Let's see, build your list for free because your mini course pays for ads. Build your email list for free, which can turn into a timeless asset. No, build your email list for free because your mini course sales will actually liquidate the cost of the ads. In parentheses, like in brackets, PS, this can turn into a lifelong asset for you and your company or something like that, right? Showing them the long-term benefits. Consistently enroll clients into your programs without any sales goals. Consistently close. Nobody cares about enrolling people. People care about closing, okay? That's where the money is made. You don't make the money on the onboarding call, you make the money on the closing call. Consistently close more high qualified clients into your, consistently enroll more premium close more premium clients into your high ticket programs without facing any rejection on sales calls, or without having to take any sales call, without having to take any sales calls, or without having to take a single sales call anymore. Something like that. Which will ultimately put an end to the constant ups and downs you're facing as an X, Y, and Z, insert the niche. If you're facing as a coach, you're facing as an agency owner, you're facing as a high-ticket service provider, and eliminate the need to do unreliable launches or spend days on end facing rejection on those sales calls, right? So, of course, I would edit it just a bit in here. To not repeat myself too much on these last two bits of copy, but you get the point, right? So I'm doing the same thing, making it easier, twisting the knife in the wound, creating more pain. And as a result, this system frees you up to focus on what you love, spend more time with your friends and family, grow your business without stress and burnout. That's the client conversion system. So which can ultimately allow you to put an end, blah, blah, blah. And as a result, this system will allow you, I would actually switch things up. So I would go over the 3 bullets here, and I would say this system will actually allow you to put an end to constant ups and downs and eliminate the need to do inconsistent launches or spend days on ends facing rejection on sales calls, which will ultimately lead to more free time to focus on what you love, spend more time with your family and friends, and grow the business without the stress and burnout that comes with inconsistent launches, and so on and so forth, right? So that's how I would have gone about this bit right here. But yeah, nonetheless, this is a good sales page. It definitely can use some improvement, and it can definitely increase some conversions here. But yeah, I'm glad that I can help you guys with this as well. But yeah, let's see. So moving forward, we have a mock-up here. Here are the results I've been able to get by using the system. Okay, so we have 17K. We have here. Yeah, so see, like in these screenshots, now, of course, I understand what these are because, you know, I'm a bit more educated in the industry than some people. But when someone that doesn't necessarily, they are not good with numbers and tech stuff and all that comes here on this page, they will not understand what you're showing them here. Okay, so I would have just put some arrows pointing to this stuff and just explaining what this is. Is this like low ticket sales? Is this like the conversion rate on the same sales page that we're going to give you? Are these the back end sales? Okay, I know this is what they are because I know, but you know, some other people may not. And again, like writing copy needs to be stupid simple. You need to make it so that a 5-year-old can understand. Okay, so that's what I would have done here. Here's what our customers said about us. Boom, boom, boom. So we have 4 testimonials. Here's the thing, I definitely love the Facebook screenshots. I think that, you know, I see all of these people creating those fancy thumbnails and fancy screenshots and everything, but ultimately, guys, these ones are the real ones. These ones are the authentic ones, right? The only downside here that I can see, Thomas, now that I know I see your name as well, is that you actually need to have a bit more in here, right? I mean, 4 testimonials, it can create some skepticism in the mind of someone who is more, you know, skeptical by their nature. So yeah, if you have more, definitely I would put more testimonials here. I would say a sweet spot is between 10 to 20 screenshots, because over 20 is already too much and people are just gonna get bored by it. But under 10 is like, okay, this guy hasn't necessarily worked with a lot of people, right? But yeah, let's see, here's how the system works. So I definitely love this. I've seen this on multiple landing pages and on multiple sales pages. I definitely love this comparison because it's very visual and it can actually help you see like how this system helps you and how the new way is better. So I definitely love this. The old way, struggling consistently on our clients. Again, just this is me nitpicking, guys, right? So this copy is good. This is converting people. Since they're running ads, I suppose it is, but this is just me nitpicking and showing you how to become a top 1% writer, right? Because that's what you need to do in order to charge the big bucks. So let's see, struggling to consistently close clients. I would change the word here again. Plan a new launch to sign up clients, spend weeks writing emails and creating sales pages, post on social, send emails, do Zoom event, DM your followers. Work yourself into exhaustion, close the card and make it impossible, not get any clients for months, program comes to an end, you have to do another exhausting launch. Okay, so here's the thing. Only if I were looking at this from an outsider perspective, without my business experience, I would honestly, I wouldn't know that this is addressed to high ticket entrepreneurs doing launches and webinars and getting exhausted so far. Okay, why not take this from here and transition it into the call out so that you can attract the right attention and repel people that are not a good fit, right? So instead of saying for anyone looking to generate a predictable flow of clients, for high ticket entrepreneurs that are tired of being burnt out by launches and inconsistent webinar events or something like that, or for high ticket entrepreneurs that want to get rid of inconsistency through launches and predictably scale to 100K per month plus. That's another story, right? When you do it like that. Let's see the new way. Create a mini course that your ideal clients want to buy. Install my stupid simple sales page. Sell your course with stupid simple Facebook ads. Enroll clients into your programs with a stupid simple doc. Predictably sign up clients every week. Again, just change the words here and say close and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. I think this is really good feedback. You guys let me know your thoughts in the chat. Am I good at this or not? Right? Because this is my first time doing it. So I want some outsider opinion as well. But yeah, let me just take a sip of water and we're gonna go on with it. Okay, cool, perfect. Yeah, let's get right into it. Back into it. So let's see. If you work with clients online, there's a good chance that again, here I would have made it a bit more specific. If you are an X, Y, and Z working with this type of clients online, there's a good chance that let's see, rely on launches to fill your programs. No social media, okay. It's just me reading the stuff right now. Okay, I see what he's done here. Right, so good structure. Okay, so in terms of structure, what did we have for until now? We have the call out, the headline, the VSL, the long story short format, what the system allows you to do, results, testimonials, the belief shifting diagram here. And now we are addressing the elephant in the room. If you do this, there's a good chance that you do Y. Okay, let's see. Rely on launches to fill your programs. I would say rely on inconsistent launches to fill your to close more clients. That's what I would say here. When you do a launch and the Stripe notifications start coming in, you feel on top of the world, excited, motivated, and life is great. But after 7 to 14 days, you close the cart and start delivering your offer, which means you can't take on any clients because the cart is closed. When the program ends, your anxiety levels go through the roof because you need to do another launch. You don't know how it will go or how many people will sign up. This is actually pretty good right here, okay? Because it twists the knife in the wound, okay? So your anxiety will go through the roof when you don't do this. It shows them the pain, so the inconsistency of launches, right? So that's why I would add here, rely on inconsistent launches. And then here I kind of explain everything. And yeah, this is overall just a very good piece of copy. Rely on social media to bring you clients. Rely on social media to bring you clients that are most of the time are not even qualified. That's what I would have said here, because that's the reality of most people. This means you have to constantly post new. This means that you see, like, this is what I'm saying. That I don't know if you understand this, but whenever you call someone out on what they're doing, you also need to make them understand why is it bad. Okay, because there's nothing negative in having to constantly post new content. If you say it like this, if you look in the back end, there's a lot of bad things about constantly posting new content, like time, new strategy, frustration, right? So I would say this means that you have to go through the constant struggle of coming up with new content ideas and being consistent with posting, bracket, which you probably don't have time to do, close the bracket, and also keep your head in the DMs all week and weekend when you could be spending more time with your family and friends or focusing on more important aspects of the business. Boom, right there. That's how I would have write this, okay? You get DMs from all sorts of people. Many of them are just looking to pick your brain for free coaching. They don't want to buy anything. And let's be honest. Most of the DMs you spend most of the DMs you spend 7 days out of 7 going through are just tire kickers looking for free stuff, and you know that they don't ultimately want to buy anything, right? So again, we're calling them out. We're getting a bit more personal, and yeah, that's what we're doing. You get on free calls with people trying to close them. You get on these free strategy sessions with unqualified prospects, trying your best to close them, only to be faced with rejection at the end and hearing things like, I will sign up next month, I need to think about it, I can't afford it, send me an email, etc. Right? Which ultimately leads to even more frustration. That's what I would have said here. Again, twisting the knife in the wound. Moving on. Rely on referrals to bring you clients. Again, here, like, the problem with referrals is that it isn't in your control. It isn't consistent. So I would have said here, right? So rely on inconsistent launches. Rely on time-consuming social media activities to close more clients. And then I would have broken that down here. And then here I would just find a synonym word for inconsistent, right? Let's see, synonym. Boom, let's say, there aren't many. Opposed, no, different to, conflicting, incompatible, in conflict with, at variance with, at odds with, conflicting with. Yeah, not what I was looking for, but rely on inconsistent referrals to bring you clients. This is the trickiest situation because you don't have control over how many referrals you get, or if you get them at all. Very good here. See, this is what twisting the knife in the wound means. This means your income goes up and down like a roller coaster, and no matter how much you try to deny it, there's no predictability. Your bank account knows that very well. Okay, Okay, cool. So what I would have done here, relying on inconsistent referrals to bring you clients. This is the trickiest situation because ultimately you don't have control over how many of these referrals you will get or if you will get them at all. This means your income and bank account goes up and down like a roller coaster, and you end up feeling like a hamster running on a wheel. Every single time you have to start from scratch, and no matter how much you try to deny it, there is no predictability in solely relying on referrals to get more high quality clients. Your bank account knows that very well. Regardless of which, and no matter what you're doing and what you're trying, it keeps being the same. No matter what you're doing and how many programs you're investing in and how many courses you're buying, it's all the same over and over again, and it's driving you insane. You simply don't want to do another launch so that you see that inconsistency again. You simply don't want to post on social media every day because there is no time for it. And you simply don't want to solely rely on referrals anymore because you are tired of your bank account, because you're tired of, I don't know, here I would say something maybe funny, like because you're tired of having to argue with your bank account every single month or something like that. You'd much rather have a way to consistently close premium clients every single week rather than once every few months. And that is where the client conversion system comes in. This is how I would have written this. Okay, here's what this means for you and your career. Okay, so we've shown them what they're doing now, and now we're showing them what the future could be. Very good strategy right here. I would have said something like, here's what this means for you and your career if you start implementing, if you install our one-click client conversion system today. Today, bold, underlined, and exclamation mark at the end. Finally, having a predictable stream of clients for your coaching, consulting, or done for your service business. See, like this is the first time I hear this, like for your coaching, consulting, or done for your service business. So up until this point, it was very, very blank, right? So it was very, very blank. I didn't know who this is for. And nobody will read up until this point if they don't actually know that it's for them. Okay, so you should always have the ICP, the ideal customer persona, that should be in the headline and in the call out. Okay, not having to do launches. Okay, let me read this bit. Not the best idea to record this hour-long video after having 4 meetings back to back, but here I am. Cool. So here's what this means for you and your career if you implement the one-click blah 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 system today. You can finally have a predictable stream of high qualified clients or premium clients for your coaching, consulting, or done for your service business, so that you know what your income is consistently over the next few months, and you can take better decisions with your cash flow, right? That's going deep into what these people actually want. You will not have to do any more inconsistent launches, send any more embarrassing cold emails or DMs, or waste a lot of time and energy on posting on social media, just so you end up getting on free strategy sessions with tire kickers who can't afford you, and all they want to do is steal your valuable time from you. And that's it, right? And you will not have to worry. You will never in your life have to worry again where your next client is going to come from, because now you have a very clear view of of how that works. Imagine all the doors this will open for you and all the opportunities it will create for you, for yourself and your business and your family. That's how I would have said here, right? Because we need to go to the bigger picture. And this is what your Stripe account could look like every single day when you launch your mini course. See, this is what I was saying, guys. Do you remember like here where I said I would use some arrows? This is what I was referring to. So here, okay, I understand. Cool, so the 97 are upsell sales. These are more upsells, and these are like upgraded orders, okay? So now I know what this is, right? So I would have done the same thing here so I can show people what this is. Here's what you're getting with the system. Okay, I like how this looks right here. So basically, let's see. What I notice here is that we have only one product and we have like 8 bonuses. I understand the accent on bonuses because that's ultimately what convinces people, you know, to buy. But I feel like 8 is too much for a $27 product, right? So I feel like this is already turning off some people. So I would just have maybe like 3 products and then 5 bonuses, and that would be more consistent and more reliable. So let's see, client conversion system, a practical and done for you. Again, I would mention it's done for you. A practical and done for you 3-step system that allows you to add hundreds of qualified buyers to your email list every single week without you moving a finger. Okay, and ultimately close more high-ticket clients consistently for your programs without doing any sales calls at all, or without doing any sales calls or exhausting launches at all. That's how I would have written this. See the funnel, I would have said, I would have made this a product. I wouldn't make this a bonus, right? So stupid simple sales funnel, or stupid simple plug and play sales funnel. And then here, instead of spending tens of hours on end creating your own sales funnel, or even worse, spending thousands of dollars on a designer on freelancers from Fiverr just to end up disappointed, you just click once and install this ready-made template in your GHL or Funnelish account, fill in the blanks, and your funnel is going to be good to go in just under a few hours. Okay, again, this is me nitpicking, guys, but this is how I would have made this copy slightly better so that it converts more in the front end, okay? And throughout the way, I'm also giving you a few practical steps on how to write better copy yourself. Let's see. Number 3, we have stupid simple Facebook ad image templates. And then we have stupid simple Facebook ad copy templates. So I would just put this together in one single bonus, like battle tested ad campaign SOP or something like that. And then here, let's see. I'm going to give you the best image ad formats. Okay, so I would have said something like this. I'm going to give you our battle tested and proven ad formats that me and my team have found after testing hundreds of them with our own money. Specify how much money you spent. Maybe you spent 100K, 300K, 1 million on ads, right? So after spending $1 million of our own money on the ads, so that you can get yours done in 30 minutes or less without needing to spend hours on end doing everything yourself. Just install, just leverage our battle tested formats and you're good to go. Okay. And then for ad copy templates, I would just keep it the same. Post-purchase email automation. Install the sequence to start nurturing your mini send out course buyers immediately after they purchase so you can move them. So I would have said something like install this already made sequence, already made email sequence, okay, mention its email, to start nurturing your course buyers immediately after they join your course, or immediately after they purchase, actually, so that you can close them faster for your high ticket backend offers, right? This was a trickier one, but this is how I would have done it. Not very different, but this was written very well. Scaling calculator, see how far you can scale and how many clients you can acquire. Yeah, so this is an example of something that I can turn from this into an absolute killer of a bullet, okay? So this is pretty basic, but what I would have done is I would have said something like, access our secret internal scaling calculator, which will allow you to plug and play your existing numbers and understand exactly how many clients you can acquire with your mini course funnel using this template, so that you have a 100% or so that you can have a crystal clear view on how your finances will look like over the next few months and ultimately give you that consistency you've been looking for. Right? This is, again, something that I would have done better. Premium branding kit, not good at picking colors. I had a professional designer put together 11 premium looking. Okay, so I would have said something like, not good at picking colors. I had a professional designer, or after working with 150 plus clients. Okay, this is just me giving you an example. After working with 150 plus clients, I've had our in-house professional designer put together the top 11 premium looking, ready to convert color schemes for you to plug and play into the funnel, into your funnel, right? High potential niches, not sure I'm trying to sell. Again, same here. We've collected the data from working with over X, Y, and Z amount of clients, and we've come up with a list of the 52 most high potential, of the list of the 52 highest potential niches that you can simply just copy paste this formula for and expand to new markets, which will ultimately lead to you getting even more customers. Then bulletproof launch framework, check off all the boxes from this cheat sheet to stack the odds in your favor, avoid costly mistakes, and validate your idea fast. Okay, this is good, but again, just thinking, putting myself in the shoes of the prospect. What do I want when I look at a checklist? When I look at a checklist, I want to make sure there is no reason for me to fail, right? That's why we have checklists, to make sure there's nothing that we left out of the process that is ultimately going to cause us to fail. So I would have said here, bulletproof launch framework. I've personally spent 27 hours. Well, that's a bit exaggerated. I've personally spent the last few days crafting this perfect checklist for your launch framework, so that you can take a look at it check off all the boxes from the cheat sheet. So I would have said something like, leverage this complete checklist, or leverage this complete checklist to stack the odds in your favor. Leverage this complete checklist to avoid leaving anything out of the system that can cause you to fail. Avoid costly mistakes and validate your idea, which will ultimately lead to you validating your idea fast. But people don't want to validate their ideas. People want to close clients, right? So check off all the boxes from these from these carefully crafted cheat sheet. Okay, there we go. I had a harder time on this one. To remove all the possible failure scenarios, stack the odds in your favor, and avoid costly mistakes, which will ultimately help you close the first client faster. Right? That's it. There we go. Okay. Sometimes, of course, we all get writer's block, right? So, but I'm glad that I made that work. So yeah, that's how I would have done here. This right here. Okay, so this is just this rewritten here. I don't see necessarily the point of this, and the buttons don't even work. But anyways, but yeah, this is what I would have done here, guys. So less things, more impact on what they actually do for the prospect. Okay, because this is getting a lot into the technicals and like the benefits, not the benefits, but like the technical benefits. You know, like the technicalities. Okay, so we want to get into what this will actually do. Let's see. So, the only system you'll ever need to launch a mini course that adds hundreds of... Okay, so see, another thing. Like, dude, honestly, if you're watching this, why have you spent like 10 minutes of reading time without telling people that you've made 16 million in info product sales? Right? This should have been here. Right? Or here, or whatever earlier, right? So this should have been here. And right, I don't know this person. I've never heard of his program or product. But honestly, I would have used the screenshot of the 16 million and put it here, because this would have created so much more authority here, right? Now, again, I'm not the one to judge. I don't know if this person actually made 16 million or not, but if they had, they should definitely have a screenshot of it, because it's not like the money is going to be in thin air. It has to be in a Stripe account or something. So I would just post that screenshot in here. Okay. Or if this 16 million is collectively generated with his clients, I would post I would definitely post more testimonials here. Okay. But anyway, so here's what I would do here. This is the only system you will ever need. People don't care about launching a mini course, okay? So just cut this out of here. The only system you will ever need to consistently and predictably add hundreds of qualified new buyers to your email list every single week and effortlessly close more clients for your high ticket programs with just a Google Doc. Boom, made it sexier. I put everything. I would have added in here something like, PS, everything I learned, PS, this system is the result of generating almost $16 million in info product sales and working with X, Y, and Z clients, so that you can learn from my mistakes, my wins, as well as benefit from all the time, effort, and money and energy that has gone into perfecting every single piece of the puzzle. That's how I would have written this here. This is very good, just a bit of nitpicking there. Again, get access like one-click access, or get access with one click, or click here and start adding qualified buyers to your email list right now. Okay, way better urgency. Let's see. Here's everything you're getting. Okay, so this is just restating this. I don't see why this is here, to be honest. Like, I would have gone straight here to the sales letter, because this is unnecessary. But anyways, let's move on. Okay, so this is his story. Okay, let's see. Okay, I can definitely write this better. So I would say something like, again, the more authority you have, the more pain you instill in people, the more you twist the knife in the wound, the higher likelihood they will purchase. And the most important thing, guys, the more understood people are going to feel. Do you know why people buy, guys? Because they feel understood. They feel like you know what you're talking about, and they feel like, hey, this is exactly what I'm going through, man. So since you mentioned all of these things in here, it means you've gone through it and you know how to fix it. So that's why I'm going to buy from you, right? So that's how people think. But how I would have said here is that it's something like, here's how I went from being broke X, Y, and Z. So here's how I went from being a broke career coach, stuck in an endless feast and famine cycle, to just to barely make ends meet, right? Because that's what he's been preaching above, that, you know, people are in a hamster wheel. Here's how I went from being a broke career coach, stuck in an endless feast and famine just to barely get through the month, to now consistently closing high ticket clients, closing premium clients into my high ticket programs, by actually breaking the rules of this industry, and that's it. Simple. By breaking the rules of this, by breaking every single rule you've ever known about this industry, about the make money online industry, or about the high ticket services, high ticket service space. Right? That's what I would have done here. Again, 3 dots here, 3 dots here. This is something completely new, completely different, completely like. Okay. Or actually, no, what I would have done here, here's how I went from being a broke career coach stuck in an endless feast and famine just to barely get through the month, to collecting over $16 million in low ticket sales, which ultimately led to consistently enrolling premium clients into my high ticket programs by turning the get clients industry upside down and breaking all the rules. Boom, there you have it. Max authority, max curiosity, right? So Started in here, Thomas Babic. I hope that's how I pronounce your name. Converting your expertise into a mini course that adds hundreds of buyers to your email list. See, like this, he mentioned email list here. Why didn't he write email list in all of the other tens of like examples where it just mentions list? Okay, not a big thing, but just something that someone with very deep attention can see. Okay. Dear coach, expert, consultant, and digital service provider. Very good here. You're about to learn something that most of your competitors don't know or are simply too lazy to do. Very, very good here. Again, just my usual. And that is the ability to convert your already existing expertise into a mini course that will add hundreds of qualified buyers to your list every single week without you having to do anything, and enroll them into your high ticket programs with a stupid, simple Google Doc. And the best thing is, once you do this, you can finally stop worrying about where your next client is going to come from, okay? Because I'll show you in a minute. Once you implement the client conversion system, you have all the tools you need to do it. What are the new sales calls, webinars, lead magnets, posting on social? Okay, this part is show you the entire process. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. So we're basically addressing a pain, making it easy. I'll show you in a minute once you implement it and you have everything you need. And then we twist the knife in the wound. Without any sales calls, the best part is I'll show you everything A to Z. Which is exactly how the system works. Validate, launch, enroll. Okay. This is the single most effective way of generating a consistent stream of high quality clients for digital entrepreneurs, experts, coaches, consultants, freelancers, and others. Okay. You can indulge with creating a simple mini course that gives your ideal clients a straightforward and practical solution they need in order to solve a burning problem they have, which means your email is going to be filling up with the exact people in your help. Okay, so this is basically just restating it. I'm not gonna go necessarily like in depth here, because this is just what I've said so far like 10 times. Okay, let's see. You want proof, real proof. If you're skeptical about the system, that's good, because there's a lot of people making a lot of promises out there that don't back them up. In fact, very, very good. Okay, so again, if you think about it, someone that might have read to this point can be a bit skeptical. And this right here, guys, is just addressing the elephant in the room. That's what you need to do with copy. Copywriting is made to pre-handle objections, okay? And as a copywriter, you need to understand what those objections are, okay? Don't want to hear any more promises. You want proof that it worked for me. You want proof that it worked for the others. You want proof it's going to work for you. I'll show you proof. But further disclaimer, I have the benefit of running my business since 2017, working with lots of different courses in different markets, having generated multiple 8 figures in revenue selling things online. The average person who buys on any how-to information gets little to no results. I'm using these references for example per Sony. The results vary depend on manufacturers, including but not limited to your background, experience, or business. Okay, so this is basically just pulling back. And I love it, okay? So we've addressed the elephant in the room. Look, you're skeptical. And if you don't want to do it, do not do it, right? Because you will probably not succeed. And this is going to be triggering the prospect's ego to the point where they actually want to do this, okay? That being said, take a look at this. Here's a screenshot of a Stripe account we're using to sell mini courses. You can see we're getting sales consistently day after day. Okay, so it's good that you're showing consistency and just a few high ticket payments. But honestly, man, like I would definitely, if you actually made 16 million, I would just put that screenshot in here, and that is gonna tell them enough. Okay, and I would probably have this in here. But to me, like it seems a bit weird because like right here, it's only like 50K or 60K in sales, and it's like, it's a generic screenshot. I can steal this from a Discord channel. I can right click, save image, and I'm going to put this on my website, guys. So again, nothing wrong or nothing to blame against this person, but in today's world, the proof needs to be actual proof. It needs to be like tangible. So if you actually made 16 million, I would put it here. Okay, as you can see, the system worked in multiple niches. I personally sold courses in the following niches. Very good. I would have just slammed a bunch more niches in here. Because this probably works. If it works with women fitness, it works with a bunch of other niches. If it works with self-development, it works for business. So I would have just added like 50 niches in here and made like a nice visual of it. And yeah, just to make sure that we're not leaving anyone out and we're not creating any friction, right? Because now if someone is not in these niches, maybe they're going to get some friction. What if this is not going to work for me? Okay. The point is, even if you're in a saturated market, you can stand out and get clients. And even though generating daily sales and a steady stream of clients is great, there's something more important, that the system frees up your time. The one currency, not having to do exhausting launches. Okay, I like this, blah, blah, blah. Nothing much to say here. And then he just repeats what they get again, which is good. My private clients are paying my team thousands of dollars to implement the system with them and for them. I'm giving you all our secret sauce for just 27, the entire system plus 8 bonuses. Even if I sold all the bonuses, but you're getting the 8 bonuses, okay? And if for whatever reason you're not happy within 30 days, I'll give you your money back. Okay, nice. So we have a money back guarantee in here. Okay, now let's see. Again, addressing the elephant in the room. You see, like before you join, I want you to know that there actually is a catch. The catch is I'm going to upsell you, cross-sell you, and promote everything that I know will help you. I realize this is very inexpensive and I'm practically giving it away. There has to be a catch. And I know there are some websites out there that offer you a great deal on something, but then stick you in some program that charges your card every month. This is very, very true. So, good one. This one isn't one of them. There's no hidden continuity program. You have to try or anything even remotely like that. And you don't have to enroll into my program where I personally help you implement all of this. Okay. This offer does not expire. You can buy today, you can buy tomorrow, you can buy in a year. I don't sell using hype and I don't use marketing tricks or gimmicks to get you to buy it. Very good right here. Okay. So see, this is understanding market sophistication 101. Okay. Because people are tired of seeing like fake scarcity bullshit. I mean, if it was a BizUp offer, that would have made sense. But, business owners, they don't necessarily want to see that anymore. So this is actually really good because it creates trust and it creates authenticity and candor, right? Communicating with candor, very, very important. Okay. This method of generating clients won't last forever. I wouldn't necessarily put that in here, right? So even like honesty is good, guys, but not too much of it, okay? Because now there's a very fine line between being honest and transparent and people seeing that as authentic, and being honest and transparent and in you fucking up the deals and like the leads, right? Because you don't want to give them a lot of reasons why this wouldn't work, right? So you can buy today, today, in a year, or tomorrow. This won't last forever. It will only last 1 to 3 years. So then what do I think as a coach? Well, what's going to happen in 3 years? I'm going to be in the same spot over again, right? But yeah, that's what I would have done here. I would have taken this out. Okay, very basic stuff here. So the price to get access to the client coverage system and the 8 bonuses is just 27. Here's why. By lowering the price to 27, I can reach more entrepreneurs, experts, coaches, consultants. I think that's a big win. But why would I do that? Simple. You'll be very impressed with what you're getting here today and you'll want to do more business with me in the future. If you find this giving enough value, you'll join our other programs or become one of our high-paying clients. I'm betting that you'll enjoy the course so much, you'll reach out and ask to take additional training from me. See, like this again is a bit cocky. I can understand his transparency and like his intention here. But I would have just said something like, by lowering the price, I think it's a big win. Why would I do that? Simple. I'm making this offer with the hope that you will be very impressed and that we will collaborate further, or we will actually work together on bigger projects, or we will actually do more work together, right? I would just give it subtle like that. Not you will reach out to us and ask for additional training and you will become one of our high-paying clients. Like, yeah, this is transparent, but this again can turn off some people. You already know there's money back guarantee. Since you made it this far, I assume you're ready to order. No assumptions. I would never make an assumption, especially when you have to make the sale, because you don't want to trigger them right now when they're actually close to hitting that pay button, okay? So what I would have said here is something like, you already know there is a money back guarantee, which ultimately means that there is no risk involved in you actually doing this, right? Since you made it this far, I assume you are actually very serious about drawing the line in the sand and changing your life for your family and your kids in your future. And you actually want to start consistently close more premium clients into your programs. So here's how to get started right now, or here's how to get access to everything and get started right now. And then I would have gone with the steps, right? But yeah, then we just repeat the money back guarantee. I don't understand why we repeat this again. I don't feel like this is necessary. It just right now, guys, you don't want to repeat this too much with like what they get, because right now they got to the closing point. You've given them the closing arguments and they're ready to buy, but they want to read more, and then they scroll down and they get back into what they get and they go away from the let's buy it mindset, right? We don't want to do that, okay? So I would just totally remove this from here. And yeah, the last thing that I would do here, guys, FAQs, okay? So the FAQs, of course, like this isn't necessarily, you can definitely add a bit of more scarcity in here as well. Okay, so yeah, same stuff. Like when you purchase, you will get a 3-step no fluff system that will show you how to predictably convert your expertise, or how to convert your already existing expertise into a profitable mini course that adds hundreds of buyers, blah, blah. I already told you this 7 times, but what I would have done with the FAQs is I would have made them, I would have made them in a nice like drop down menu. Okay, so let me go to our website. This is how we have them. Okay, these are our FAQs. So this is how I would have done it, so that people can actually click on the right question that they need their answer for and not get distracted by the other answers, okay? But yeah, that is it, guys. So this is a very good sales page. It can definitely use some improvement. Thomas, if you find this video, feel free to use it, buddy, and upgrade your sales funnel. I'm pretty sure you will get more conversions. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this review, drop them in the comment section and I'm gonna share my opinion and my thoughts on it. If you enjoyed this video, guys, drop the like, drop a subscribe and click on the like button, because I'm about to do more of these videos with emails as well and white papers and everything else. But yeah, with that being said, nothing much to say here. I hope this was valuable to you. It was definitely a fun video to record for me, and I will see you in the next one.